Hey, Eva, I'm going to give you some feedback on your student portfolio, starting from week 2, because I gave you feedback on week 1 already. So, with week 2, you've got a great reflection. You spent a lot of time on this, which I really appreciate. But I'm just going to put this. I'm missing the document that you were supposed to um, summary, right? The documents that you're supposed to produce here. So, just so I need a link to the document, that would be great. I mean, it may be actually in your, let's see, I don't know. Let's see, you got lesson 3, lesson 2. No, I don't know where it is actually. So, I'm missing that document. You're going to do a customized chatbot and education here using Gem. Okay. And that's interesting. You've got a decent plan. Um, let me just see what happens here. Is that actually the chatbot? Let me just, local steward. Okay. This gem is shared. Instructions may change. Okay, so I need obviously some guidance on this, how it works, that kind of thing. You've obviously spent some time, which I think is really cool, actually. But I don't know how to use it. So there's got to be a manual or something of that nature. And I don't know what I just see a link to this thing. So obviously I would need more information, but it looks like it's very promising. You've got a good in-class contributions here and your Gen AI resources. You've got quite a few of them here. I'm going to try to make this look a little prettier. By, oh, that's not looking very pretty, is it? Oh, I see. Okay, well, we'll just leave it. Usually put in a paragraph, not table format. But but for this activity, you actually have done the information literacy skills, and you've got a good summary here, which is great. And then I don't know, did you? Oh, please tell me you didn't spend 10 hours doing. Oh, yeah, this isn't the Gen A activity. That looks like you creating gems for the, yeah, so this here, you got to help me a bit here. That goes down. Whoa, a second here. You got even, it's even longer? No. So Control X and then you've got a description there. I'm not sure what's going on here. So you got the Gen A activity, but you're not really responding to the activity that you did up there. So it's a little bit confusing for me. Personalized chatbots, conducted interviews. Okay, so now I need to know how you conducted those interviews. What were the reports? You have to keep track of that, right? So that I know. And then you've tested feedback and stuff like that. So what is the feedback you've received and stuff like that? So that's kind of cool to do that, by the way. I think it's really neat. And then, yeah, that's a good summary there. You've got your resource, but I'm going to show you what I would prefer is just to do this. Um, X, do that. So I can see it, and then I can just get rid of this table here. And then for this, again, you have not put in, you've put in the time you've spent here, which is great, but you haven't done your Oh, here it is. I correct it. I will put up there, but you have done your evaluation of Cluely. Okay, interesting. All right, very good. All right, so you've done nice there. You've got the customized chat, but you've got this, got a simplified, cool. Simplified vocabulary. So you're creating all these chatbots, which I think is fantastic. But I need documentation of what you've tested. How did you test it? And also, how did you create it? because I don't know how you created it. So that's actually pretty critical. But it sounds like you're doing some really, really good work here. And class contributions are great. You've done a good summary here of Cluely, which you looked at before. And you're doing your self-grading. You're giving yourself an A, and I think you're very close to an A. The work you've put in is great, but you have missed key Gen AI contributions that I need to see. The links to the documents, at least two there, and a few reflections, I believe. But I'd say you're very close to an A. I agree with you. You make a good argument. You've got the lesson and planning preparation document that you've done, and you've got a nice set of, uh, yeah, it looks good that you've done that evaluation, and this is fine. Now, you don't need to do this anymore. Keep in mind, right? This is very in-depth. You could have just provided a summary, but that's a very good summary. And you keep expanding here, which I think is fantastic. But I need to know. So it's new. You're doing a new project for each week. This is what I see, right? So I don't know how to use it. I don't know what to do with it. There isn't gem instruction, international vocabulary correct, build in practice. So I could type in, how do I use this? And welcome. Use a vocabulary list, empty, initial setup, target. How do I use this? For example, you could say, I want to study. After that, I will give you the first words. Okay, so I could say, now oh, it's international, so I would like to study French. Okay, and then it's wonderful. Now let's start building your list. Tell me if the first French words or phrases you have learned and would like to commit to your vocabulary list. Okay, so uh, mm, souci. Put that in, and we'll see what it comes up with. Just because I don't know what you've tested. So excellent, souci, worry, concern. Um, We have one year person. Let's continue building, or what would you like to do? Or have some practice, add new words, have some practice, write a story. So, yeah, you can see I just don't necessarily know how to use this. So, and I don't know how you created it. That's even more important. Like each of these, I would stop creating more and just go back and say, how did you create these? Um, these are good contributions. You put in resources which you don't need to do anymore. So you're definitely at an A quality and maybe even higher if I get the Gen AI contributions. But overall, very, very impressive.